And then when he went to Oregon. That would have been, was that Paul Weir?
But something
who, by
under
the way, is
Craig Neal.
Did you see that? Paul Weir is a finalist for the head coaching, not the head coaching job, I'm sorry, the president's job at St. Michael High School in Santa Fe. Did you know that?
Did see that headline.
Yeah. He's looking to he's down in Abilene Christian right now. And he's looking to get back. And I meant to bring that up the other day. Now that you brought up the name, he's a finalist to be the president at St. Michael's High School. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, that's how that happened, right? And remember that's why people were pissed. They're like, UNM fought for you, and then you're going up there. They got you your eligibility, and you went. I think people have.
And here we are.
All right. All right. So senior night tomorrow. Get a whole new roster next year, boys and girls.
Man, just going, even the last 5 years, going through some of these rosters.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. What's bouncing out? All the different games.
Like what these teams were.
All the one year guys like the Morris
Vontae Hendrick.
Oh, I don't remember. Who's Vontae Hendrick?
Tavian Percy.
I do remember that.
Keith McGee.
Ooh.
Corey Manigault.
Yeah.
These rosters, you're like, oh, okay, is this going to be any good? With Saquon Singleton.
Oh. Wow. Saquon.
Jeremiah Francis. He's one of those dudes that was in college forever.
Where's Josiah Alec? You have eligibility yet? I mean, I'm just saying. That was the House Mashburn, Alec Udeze. Who's the other starter on that?
Which year are we talking?
The 1 year that Udeze and Alec were here. So that would have been 2 years ago?
22-23. Is
that 2 years ago or 3 years ago?
You got Josiah Alec. Morris Udeze.
That's 4 years ago already?
Brima Sek. Mash House. Donovan Dent, freshman.
So that would have been, but Dent didn't start. So did Brima Sek start on that team? He did not. Who's the fourth or the fifth starter?
KJ Jenkins.
Maybe he was supposed to be the great shooter.
That year.
He was supposed to be the great shooter. Oh. Yeah, you start going. And it gets crazy. But yeah, here's your senior night. So you get, I mean, and I guess this team is going to be the same, right? 3 years from now, you go, oh, remember that dude, Luke Hopp? What was the guy's name? The guy from San Diego? And you had 1 year that Croatian guy, the 39. By then he'll be 55. The 55-year-old freshman that came in, right? Because he's going to get better. What was that guy's name? Remember that the big guy that couldn't make a free throw, but he was good against San Diego State?
Hey, for good against San Diego State.
And they had the one guy that played a little bit, then got hurt. Then there was the other guy with the same thing, San Diego, Alan Vincenzo. What was the coach's name? Remember, he was here for. Stop. Actually, we got to get into coaching, Big. You put that on. There's a lot of noise around a lot of familiar programs with a lot of familiar names attached to a lot of those familiar jobs around those, a lot of familiar programs and a lot of familiar feelings. 505-246-0610. Emails Jeff at sportsanimалabq.com. JJ@sportsanimалabq.com. Back up. Adrian, I got my Zoom up. We're on TV. Xfinity Channel 26. That's where Adrian's producing for us as well. It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610 Sports.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on ProView Networks.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are One Eastern.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Burrito Express is proud to announce that we are the official burrito spot of ProView Networks. Since 1982, with 6 locations serving Albuquerque, Rio Rancho, and Roswell, the question is, red or green? Let's go to the burrito. Visit letsgototheburrito.com and order now.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gallus Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sport shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. TurboThreads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for TurboThreads.
ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit HansWhitlerAuto.com. We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
FM and AM 610, the sports animal. Here's Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck.
Game day for Lobo women's basketball. Final game of the regular season. Lobos will be in the pit. 6:30 pregame. 7 o'clock tip-off. They play Fresno State. A win by the Lobos gets them into the quarterfinals of the conference tournament with a first-round bye. A loss, and they will play in the opener. Good morning, boys and girls. Jeff Symbieta, JJ Buck. All right. I got a little clarity on what's going on. So senior night is tomorrow night. So ladies evidently already did their senior night, right? They did it last week. They honored their seniors. This being the last home game, the Lobo men will honor seniors tomorrow. So it is Chris Howell and Milos Vicente and Tajavis Miller. And it is Dayton Albury. And it is Luke Hoff. Right? Did I miss somebody on there? And then it is a freshman, Tomislav Bullion. JJ, Tomislav is listed as a freshman by the NCAA because season is first season of college basketball. Lobos are only certain and this is where I got the clarity on this, they're only certain that he got 1 year. They feel like there's a good chance, or at least a good case. I don't know if a good chance is right. They feel like there's a good case that he will get at least another year, but that appeal to the NCAA will not take place until after the season, so they're honoring him just, okay? Same thing with Chris Howell, although to me, Chris Howell's listed as a senior, so okay. They're going to try to get, this is a medical redshirt year. He played, I think, 10 games this year. But if they can't get him, you know, they want to honor him as well. And that isn't going to happen until the offseason. But with Tomislav, I mean, look, as often as the NCAA rules have been changing in the court, there's no guarantee that 3 years from now he isn't playing a fourth season college ball, but there's no guarantee that he's playing at all next year, right? So they're honoring him as a freshman. Yeah. You got it?
Yeah.
All right. And the last Lobo to be honored at senior night who started his career at UNM and played 4 years was McQuatch 2000. All right, conference tournaments next week. If you need a ride, Bobby's got it going. They're still taking reservations for that trip to the tournament. It includes a ride to and from Las Vegas, Albuquerque to Vegas and back. 3 nights hotel stay. You can pick your package. You can stay at the Excalibur or the Mandalay Bay, and they'll shuttle you to and from the Thomas and Mack Center for the games. You got to get your own tickets to the game. Those are not included in the package, but prices range from $295 for the bus ride only. Single person packages are $625 at the Excalibur, $825 at the Mandalay Bay, $990 and $1390 for double for shared rooms. Bobby's number is 505-974-0215. 505-974-0215. He sent me a text, or I'm sorry, a screenshot of a post. He said maybe you get a watered down version of the student section at Utah State. Probably not. The USU Herd, that's their official student section Twitter page. Playing for a championship on Saturday. Students stay in Logan. Spring break starts after we beat New Mexico. So maybe they get out of there a little early, get a little less students. First comment on that is my spring break will begin at approximately 4 p.m. on Saturday after we whoop.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a problem for Utah State.
They say?
Yeah.
and
they have risen to the top now when it comes to student section.
I think that's right. Grand Canyon's probably right there with them. Yeah. Are you a fan of the rehearsed chanting?
Yes.
You are. Okay. Very soccer to me.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
But, I mean, like it.
No, it
I
makes
love
sense.
that students are invested in because in this era where everyone is saying, you know, college athletics is broken, and they're not wrong. What's the next era of fan going to look like? That's where it starts.
Yeah.
That's where
No, I
your
agree with-
alumni.
I'm all about that.
Yeah, that's who's going to be giving you money, you hope, for the next 50 years.
1,000.
And to have that level of investment, I think it's awesome. That it's something to do. And then what they did last game too with the upcoming game, the herd, like the cow pattern with the shirt, like it is super impressive.
Okay. Yeah,
Like,
I know,
whether
I was
it's
there and I
Utah
saw it.
State. I know you've experienced firsthand the vitriol that comes from that student section.
Yeah.
The
Maybe that's
Hellraisers
why I don't
have
like it as
stepped
much.
up the last couple of years.
Maybe that's
but-
why I just thought they were vile.
Yeah, there's
that's all.